Fit is like a massively important concept that I think we haven't paid enough attention to. And the cost of lack of fit is estimated to be about $1.1 trillion in the United States alone. Let me break that number down for you. But before I do, I want to make sure that we've got a common definition, at least some shared definition of fit. Think about an experience that you've had that's an ideal work setting for you. Think about the interaction that you had with your boss. You didn't have to pick your words when you were interacting, and you didn't receive feedback in that situation in a bad way, even if it wasn't a message that you agreed with. Those are hallmarks of fit. Think about your relationship to the organization's values, right? Think about how they matched to your own set of values. When those compatibility factors are there, we say that an employee has fit with that organization, fit with that leader. And when we don't have it, that's when we get to that $1.1 trillion cost. Now, about half of that, $500 billion, Gallup estimates is related to a lack of or a loss of productivity. And they did some interesting work. They do a ton of studies of this, and they did some interesting work in 2022. They published a study in September that suggested that 50% of the U.S. work population met the definition of quiet quitting. These weren't people that got fired. They weren't people that quit. They were people that were in place, but they weren't really working to their maximum productivity. That's $500 billion worth of loss in the United States alone. Add to that the Workplace Institute has found that about $600 billion a year can be attributed to hiring mistakes. And that is especially true. It's not only true in the fluid labor economy. People that help you at Home Depot or that are at the counter at Chipotle, that the cost there is the cost of a vacancy. But in knowledge workers, that's where having a bad fit really matters. And that turnover, about 80% of unwanted turnover, comes back to hiring mistakes. And the price tag on that's about $600 billion in the US alone.